I'm really tired and I have to go to school tomorrow morning by 9, so I'm gonna go fast with this video. I made a video about indigos and crystal children. I know that sounds funny. Um, about a week ago, but I didn't like it. It seemed too rushed and not enough information, so I'm gonna remake it with a little bit more information. I want to start with indigos. And indigos can describe my generation to 1970s uh, generation to 2000. And they are pretty much the people who are born with a very strong pineal gland. They have good clairvoyance. They have psychic abilities because their pineal gland is naturally strong. They're the ones that probably have ADHD um, and have harder lives because they're different. And they don't fit into society well because they can see through lies very easily and they point out lies very easily. And people don't like that. So indigos aren't very liked by other people except other indigos. Um, and even other indigos might not like them. But if an indigo becomes smart, they can be the biggest. Uh, Sorry, I heard a noise. I can sense things very easily. I can sense my grandma getting here and being outside, still getting out of the car before she gets into the house. That's what I mean about being born with very strong clairvoyance. Um, what I was saying. Let me just forget what I was saying and go on to crystal children. I think it's the dumbest thing to name it, but crystal children are supposed to be the offsprings of an indigo or two indigos. Instead of just calling them an indigo, which would make more sense, a crystal child is supposed to be stronger than an indigo because it was born from two indigos. It's like an improved one. So that one is supposed to be more psychically evolved. Um, and indigos are supposed to be more clairvoyant. Um, but crystal children are supposed to be more psychic. So that kind of describes them enough. There's not much else to say except there's a conspiracy theory that kind of makes sense, but kind of is a joke to me in a way. But it kind of makes sense in a way. But I still am skeptical about it. That indigo children and crystal children are pretty much dumbed down with drugs because they're, if parents are ignorant and the teachers are very ignorant, they'll see a kid who can't focus in class or doesn't do the same thing as the other kids. So they'll give it drugs. They'll give the kid drugs like Ritalin or Valium to mellow them out or make them focus more because they're not like the other kids. So this is when the drug problem comes in. Those people that are unique become drug addicts, and they do that until adulthood, and they never experience their true potential because they're on drugs their whole life. But if they're not on drugs, they can experience being extremely successful, and every indigo has, from birth, a feeling of entitlement, success, and a reason for being alive. A lot of followers, which are people who just follow society and don't do anything else, they just do what everyone else does, they don't have really a purpose. Their purpose is to do what they're told and do what everyone else is doing. And Indigo is different. They're born feeling like they need to do something, like they need to solve a problem or need to create something that's never been created. They're creative people. That's one reason I liked the movie, that Disney movie that was based off a roller coaster. Something Land. It was about a movie about a magical place where all the creative people went, and it was all futuristic and stuff. There needs to be a place like that, because that would be amazing and great if there was a place with only creative people, because so many things would be accomplished. And that is pretty much one of my dreams. It's to buy land, build houses on the land, small houses, and have a organic, solar environment that people can live on and meditate and have their own drug-free environment. Because drugs only hinder your pineal gland. They only make it weaker. That's why I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink caffeine. And I don't smoke cigarettes. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, I will eat pot. I won't smoke it. So I'll get CBD, which is good for my epilepsy. Sometimes I'll have, I don't suggest this, but hallucinogenic, because I want to have a spiritual trip. But I don't suggest it because afterwards, the effects afterwards are not fun. Why would you want to take something? And I'll do it like once a year. I won't do it every week to have a break from life. I don't do that kind of thing. I don't take ecstasy. I don't do any of that shit, because I don't like doing that. I can get that kind of high from meditating. Anyone can. It all starts right here. You just gotta put a magnet right here and you'll feel high. I'm not kidding. That's what indigos do. They find out new things. They learn from their mistakes. Followers don't learn from their mistakes. They make a mistake and they want to redo it and see if it works another time. People who don't learn from their mistakes, I hate. I really do. I really do. I hate them. They're annoying. Pretty much. And it annoys those kind of people when I tell them to their face, because I don't care. I don't care about the reaction. I don't care about the reaction. I just want the truth to come out. That's the kind of people indigos are. They just want to speak the truth, and they want the other person to listen. But the other person doesn't want to listen. The other person doesn't care about your opinion. But you want to say it anyways because you're an indigo and you know the truth. So it has to be said. That's how you think. I know that's how you think. Oh, my grandma's home. That means I have to stop making this video because she's going to come through that door. Because I'm clairvoyant and I know this shit. Hold on. Watch this. I can guarantee you she'll come through that door in about 10 seconds. Oh no, she went in the bathroom. See, when she goes in the bathroom, she's either avoiding something or actually going to the bathroom, because she can be in there for like an hour. So Okay, that's the end of this video. When you're clairvoyant, you're not always right, unless you're like really good at stuff. I mean, my abilities are really strong, but I can't control when they happen. The only things I can control is guessing when shit like this happens. But mostly it's random.